Hi, I'm Brian.
All right, y'all, just want to give you a little taste of the archaeological dig I got going on here. We had our neighbor, CJ, come over and dig a spot with his big tractor. His front bucket dealie dug a flat spot here for our water tanks. They're going to be right next to the carport and also right next to the house. The house will be on the other side of this. I made a mistake when I had CJ come and dig. I only had him dig wide enough for the tanks, but I forgot that right beside that I'll be starting another pad, kind of like I built up this pad over here for the carport because the land all slopes down. So I have to kind of build it up in the front, and I did that with tires, filled tires, packed tires, to kind of build a form to backfill with dirt. So I'm going to do that over here for the house as well. So what I've been doing is I've been widening this spot that I had CJ dig so that I can put that row of tires here for this edge of that form. So I'll have this edge, the front side, and probably that far edge too as kind of a form of tires that I will fill with dirt and then get us a flat spot. So I've been working on widening this and also leveling this. You know, I got 5 tons of pea gravel here to put down to make a nice level base for the tanks. But you know, this has to be pretty level to begin with, or else, you know, when I try to put that rock in there and level it, it'll be all over the place, or I'll have to use a bunch more rock to level it out. So I've been trying to, so when I had CJ dig, we got it close to level, we just kind of eyeballed it. So what I'm trying to do now is make it a little better. So surprise, surprise, I've got string lines again. I don't know if you can see them, but what I've been doing is, once I put those string lines in place, I'm now digging out, kind of got this archaeological dig going on here. To get level in relation to those string lines. So basically I've got those string lines about 3 to 4 inches in the air because that's about how deep I want the pea gravel to be. So I basically have to take out some more dirt from what I had CJ level out. I mean, we got close, but I'm taking out another, 4 to 6 inches in some spots, but it's kind of a bump actually. So I have to take out some here, but as I get over here, it's actually pretty close to where I want it to be in relation to the string line. And you might not be able to see it on the camera, but basically I just have to shave some off of here and then it should kind of level out kind of on its own. So that's what I'm doing. The better job I do with this dirt, leveling it by hand, the easier it'll be to put these rocks in, this pea gravel, and the less amount of pea gravel I'll need to use to get it level, right? If I had high spots or low spots, I would need extra rock to build up or fill, so it would just be a waste of a lot of pea gravel. So the more level I get this, the better off we'll be. So that's what I'm working on, doing it all by hand right now. It's kind of slow, but it will pay off. It'll be a nice level spot. I've got string lines going all the way around the perimeter of basically where I'm going to have a pea gravel base for my tires. And again, the reason it stops here is because, I'm sorry, did I say a pea gravel base for my water tanks? The reason it stops here is because beyond this, I'm actually going to start a row of tires to basically build up as a form for the flat base I'm going to make over here for the house. The house is going to be right over here. You can see I got a bunch of dirt started. So that's what we're working on. Okay guys, so here it is all dug out and leveled. I think you can see the string lines from here. There are string lines going all around. There's 4 kind of stakes in the ground there. Those string lines are about 3 to 4 inches above the ground, which is about how thick I want to go with this pea gravel right here. I've got 5 tons. Should take between 4 and 5 tons to do this, so I think we're good. So as I said, it started out, we had our neighbor CJ come over and dig this out flat, or at least what we eyeballed as flat, and then I kind of decided to go a little bit more that direction toward the carport, just to get things closer to the carport, because our tanks are going to be sitting in here, so there'll have to be a gutter running from the low side of the carport there into these tanks. So I dug a little bit that way, and I leveled some things out because again we just eyeballed it, so I had to kind of smooth some things out. And he did kind of that pile of dirt that he took out, and then as I continued, I took out all this dirt here with a pickaxe and a shovel. basically at the same time as I put this pea gravel in here, I'm going to kind of want to put tires along this edge, and those will be kind of the boundary in one sense on the side of the pea gravel base for the water tanks. So we're going to start off with 2 water tanks in here, but ultimately I think we'll be at 3, at least 3, and we'll kind of take it from there. The good thing about this using multiple smaller tanks is we can actually make a decision later on if we want to add any capacity if we need to. So, but there's a look at kind of the completed. This took me about probably the better part of 2 days to kind of level this out all nice. It was kind of slow going. There's a little bit of everything in there. There were some sandy spots, there are some real rocky spots, and a few soft spots. It was a little bit of everything. So, but I think it's all ready to go. That should make this job of spraying the pea gravel in there actually pretty easy because it's pretty level to begin with. So it should just be throwing it on there, raking it around a little bit, and making it come up to these string lines, which are all level. So again, kind of 2 things at once: spray the pea gravel and bring tires. So I'm going to go collect some tires today to put along this edge, at least starting on this edge of it. As I said, they'll go all the way around, kind of in a U formation around the house area. So that's what we're up to. All right, let's spread some gravel. Oh boy. So, a little sunshine. So, I had removed the string line on the far end. I'm pretty close to the string line all around on these 3 sides. I had removed the string line on the far end so that I could come in and out. So, I'm pretty close, so let's throw that string line back up and see how close we are. Alright guys, so there we are. I'm ready for the tanks to be delivered. They're coming in a couple of days. I did decide to hold off on the tires down this edge here. I am still going to do that, but I'm waiting until the tanks come just to make sure that I don't need any more space around the tank. So if I have to come over a little farther, I'd come over a little farther. But for now, I think that's all I'm going to need. And the tires will come up against this right after the tanks are in. So next step is to drop the tanks here.